And show of hands, what happens next that tells us as the reader that something's about to go wrong for our character? Okay, I'm seeing the same 3 people volunteering here. I want to hear from somebody else. Let's hear from someone else. Let's raise our hand. Oh, thought you were raising your hand. Anybody? Guys, I'm going to start calling on you. I'm just going to start calling randomly on someone. Wow, so this tells me that we didn't do the reading last night? Because I don't know what else to think when I see no one knowing the answer to a very simple question. If you did the reading, you should know the answer. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Ashton. I know that you guys did the reading because they're raising their hand. They're volunteering, but they can't carry it for the rest of you, so I need someone to raise their hand. You guys are going into 4th grade. I thought it'd be more fun to have an open discussion about the book, but I guess we'll just be doing a worksheet next time. I'm sorry to those. What do we think? Guys, I need to start seeing some hands. I need volunteers. Come on. Wake up. I can get the sticks. I was hoping I wouldn't have to use those at this point in the year, but I can do it. Okay. You guys are going into 4th grade, and we're still using sticks. Not good. Tori, what do you think? What? Guys, do you hear the volume I'm using to speak? I need you to match my volume because I'm all the way up here and you're all over the classroom. I cannot hear you, so I need you to speak up. No, you cannot go to the bathroom. Guys, you should be using the restroom before class. You should never be asking me in class to go to the bathroom. Christopher, why don't you give it a go? You shouldn't be flipping through the book. No, it's not on your friend's face either. They're not going to help you. If you did the assignment, and what is the app I can download so I can access the classroom cameras? Oh, no, we don't have any cameras in this classroom. Excuse me? Well, by 5th grade, we just don't feel it's necessary. The students are pretty independent. Then how am I supposed to keep an eye on my Billiam? Oh, well, I can assure you he'll always be under someone's supervision. There's always a teacher around that he... Okay, but how am I supposed to approve of what you're teaching him when I can't access the classroom to see what it is he's being taught? Well, we do upload all of his assignments ahead of time online if you wanted to go through that. And as a parent, I do not have time for that, which is why it's more convenient for me to do it this way. Right, well, you could always talk to your child and ask what he learned in school that day. I just don't understand what the big secret is. Why can't the parents be more involved? You're welcome to homeschool your child. No, I have Pilates every Wednesday. I just can't make that work. No. Right. As an educator, you should be really doing what's best for the parent. And the kids, too. Good morning, everyone. Wait, I'm sorry. Who are you? It's Renee. I'm the team lead here? Oh. That's weird because I've just never seen you here before. Really? Are you new here? No, I've been working here for 5 years. Well, I've been here for 6 years, so the people know me here. Oh, yeah, you'd think I'd see you like at the team meetings or on a shift or something. Well, so let me explain. I worked here 6 years ago. So what are you doing here now? I just feel bad. I haven't been here in a while, and I know you guys could always use some extra help, so I'm here. Oh, so they hired you again? Yes. What manager did you speak with? Bobby. Oh, okay, so there's no one here by that name. Now I know you're joking. He works right in that upstairs office. There's no upstairs office. You're funny. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Okay, yeah, I'll just be calling the police. Okay, don't look at her, but there's a customer over there that we have to keep an eye on. Okay, and how do I keep an eye on her but not look at her? Just make sure she doesn't shoplift, okay? Does she do it often? Yes, every single week she comes in here and steals the same thing. Baby food and diapers. It's so annoying. Yeah, it's like she's almost desperately trying to feed and take care of her family. Hey, we all got problems, right? But I'm not out here stealing, so. True, but you also live with your parents and you don't pay rent and you don't have children and you only work part-time, so I don't think you can really compare. You don't know my situation, okay? Just when she checks out, make sure you question what's in her bag. No. This is your job. You can't let people steal from the store. My job description is cashier, not security guard. It's in your contract. No, it's not. Well, it will be added to your contract, so I need you to start doing it now. And what happens if I do catch her stealing? Am I supposed to hold her down? You call the police. I'm not gonna get someone arrested for wanting to feed their child. Well, then you're fired, as cashier or security. So this comment is in response to the video I just put out related to somebody stealing baby food or essential products for their child. And a lot of people had this approach where they were like, hey, stealing is wrong. Like, there's no excuse for it. Doesn't matter. There are government programs out there. There are food pantries. There are charities. There's no excuse for stealing. So I just wanted to come on here and kind of clarify a little bit because I actually used to give out resources. I worked for a hotline where people would call up and ask for information on food pantries and food stamps and these charities so they could get help. And it's not as easy as you all seem to think it is. And I'm very happy that you are privileged enough to not have to experience something like this because it is absolute hell for people, especially when you're taking care of a child and you're on this, whatever your situation is. So regarding food pantries, they are not open all day, every day, and you can't just show up and take whatever you want and then leave. Like, it doesn't work like that. You can't stock your pantries from a food pantry, typically. A lot of the times they have very small windows, like an hour to 2 hours that they are open, maybe once a week, maybe twice a week. Again, it depends on the place, it depends on the charity, but they are very limited. So that means that somebody might have to find transportation, which costs money. So this is all starting to become a process, right? Every single week you have to make this tiny window to maybe get a few canned goods for your home. I'm not saying it's impossible. People can do it. But then let's talk about food stamps, for example. Food stamps is also it's a government program where they give you kind of an allotted amount of money where you can buy certain things. So you can't just buy whatever you want. Again, you have a certain amount of money, you can buy a certain amount of things. And this is a process to get on. Not everybody gets approved for this. It's a whole system that you have to go through. So if you're waiting for food stamps, what are you supposed to do in the meantime? Just starve? I also saw people saying something like, oh, well, if you can't afford to have a child, you shouldn't have one. It's your fault that you had a child, which is such a weird approach to me because I don't know about any of you, but 5 years ago, I was not in the same place that I am now. So things have changed. 2020 just happened. 2021 just happened. People were fired, laid off. People leave abusive homes. Things happen. Life happens, right? Maybe you now can't work because you're in a wheelchair and you have to go on disability and that doesn't cover everything that you were just able to afford. So to punish somebody with a child, to punish a child for being born, being alive, and not being able to afford food is not an approach that I support. I would more think that maybe we should look at these big industries that are charging X amount for baby food and diapers and programs like Wix or food stamps that doesn't cover all the essentials, right? And no, this video is not me coming on here saying everybody should go steal. No, obviously not. If you're in a situation where you don't need to steal, don't steal, because the person that's stealing isn't going home to some flat screen, luxurious life. They're going home, maybe to a home that they need to steal for. Check your privilege. Okay. And when would you be able to start? I can start next week. Perfect. How about Monday morning? Wait, what was the pay rate for this position? Well, we definitely provide our employees lots of support and offer a 15-minute break 2 times on a shift and a 30-minute lunch. Right, of course, but what is the pay rate? Yeah, so every Monday we have a staff meeting. We all sit down right here. We come together. We talk about our scores, how we did the previous week. We, make improvements. So there's definitely a lot of room for growth here, right? Yeah, no, that sounds really great. Honestly, I'm just wondering though, what am I going to get paid if I work here? Well, at this company, we don't really discuss our pay rates with our employees. Okay, well, this is just for my own personal information, so I know how much I'm making at my job. Well, here at the Potato Sack Shack, we actually prefer our employees be not so money-driven. We want them to just want to be here naturally. Awesome, what are you going to pay me? So can I put you down for Monday? It's minimum wage, isn't it? Hey, I didn't get my paycheck on Friday. Is it here? Oh, I need to talk to you about that. Oh God. It's actually pretty funny. So I literally forgot to submit all of our payment information, and we're not going to be getting paid for this pay cycle. Okay, but there's no way I can just get through the next 2 weeks without my paycheck. Yeah, unfortunately, this kind of stuff happens. No. This has happened way too many times. I put in the work with the expectation that I get paid. So if I'm not getting paid, I'm not going to work. Yeah, but then who's going to help me run the shop? I don't know. That's not my problem because I'm not getting paid. Well, I like to think of this place more like a community where you come in, you do the work, and then you get to watch it flourish around you. And then that in itself is reinforcing. No, because when I go home and I don't have the money to pay my bills because you're not paying me, my landlord's going to kick me out. And that's not reinforcing. Well, maybe you can just pick up a few extra shifts and then What? Why? Well, because Anna quit. Anna quit? Yeah, some sort of dispute about money. Did you get paid? I did. So exciting news. We were actually able to get you a raise. Really? Wow. Thank you. I know we did have to move some stuff around, but I was able to fight for a 20-cent raise. I'm sorry? I'll give you a moment to just soak it all in. Wow, that is insulting at the very least. I'm sorry, you're upset you're getting more money? No, I'm upset because after working here for 2 years, you think I deserve a 20-cent raise. Oh well, we all have to start somewhere. So why did the guy you hired a week ago with no experience start by making more than I would after this raise? Well, wait, how do you know how much he's making? Because he told me? Okay. This is exactly why you don't discuss the pay rate in the workplace, because then people come to me all upset. So you're upset that I'm calling you out. Well, we know that you're also working a second job, so we figured the pay will even out. I'm working a second job because you don't pay me enough here. So do you want the raise? Can I tell you something? Of course, go for it. No, I have to tell you a secret. Oh, okay. You have to come down here. Oh, yeah, sure. Last time I went into the bathroom, there was pee on I forgot to wash my hands when I came back out. Wow, okay, thanks for telling me that. Wait, I have to tell you more. Well, why don't you just tell me normal this time? No, but it's a secret. Of course. Well, you have to make sure it's really, really quiet because you don't want anyone else to hear you when you're telling a secret, okay? Okay. My mom and dad are getting a divorce. Wow, that was louder. Your parents are getting divorced? Miss Sam, you told her my secret. We actually closed 30 minutes ago, so if you have anything you need me to check out, I can do that right now. Otherwise, I'm glad I made it in before you locked it. Right, well, we did stay open a little bit longer so you could get your stuff, but it has been half an hour, so I don't really like to shop on a time limit, so I'll let you know when I'm done, okay? No, I'm sorry, we don't have anyone that can stay in the store to keep it open for you. You're here. Yeah, but I'm actually on overtime. I was supposed to leave 30 minutes ago. Well, the last time I was here, they kept the store open for me. Okay, well, I'm telling you that I can't do that. Well, I don't mind being here by myself, so if you just want to go wait in your car or something. No, I can't leave you in the store alone. Why? Do you think I'm going to steal something? No, it's just a safety thing. Is it so hard to work here? Excuse me? You're complaining to a customer about not wanting to work and then accuse that same loyal customer of shoplifting. I'm sorry, I certainly didn't. I need to speak to a supervisor. They're completely gone. Everyone is gone for the day. They have a cell phone. Okay, I'm going to count to 3. Excuse me, I just got to get to that seat right next to you. Thank you, I appreciate it. I was hoping nobody was gonna sit here. Oh, sorry. Do you mind turning that down? Excuse me? I can't have you blasting that thing in my ear the whole flight. I can't do that. I don't even have anything turned on yet. Well, please just be considerate of the people around you. It's very rude. I don't think you'll be able to hear it over the airplane. Do you mind moving your arm, please? Sorry. I do require 2 armrests. Of course you do. Whatever. So, are you Catholic? No. Oh. Shh, please, I'm trying to sleep. Do we have a problem? Hi folks, can I get you something to drink? I'll have a croissant. Oh, well, we actually don't have croissants on this flight. Shame on you. I'll take a triple whiskey. So I heard that Billiam had to sit out during recess today, so I just wanted to know what happened there. Yes, so he was actually hitting other students out there with sticks, so we just had him sit out for 5 minutes so we could just go over playground expectations. Aw, well, I really wish you would have called me first so I could have talked to him. Oh, well, we were in the middle of recess. I didn't pull out my phone. Well, so for our family specifically, we don't believe in discipline. He doesn't like it. I don't like giving it. It's too many tears, and I don't like to see him upset. So next time, if you could just call me or just ignore it. I understand that, but when he's in my classroom, I'm responsible for him and everyone else, so I need to make sure everyone is safe, so when rules are broken, there are consequences. Yeah, but like as a teacher, it's not really on you to, determine how to handle his behavior. Oh, when he's in my classroom, it absolutely is. So you just get to smack my kid around and I don't get to say anything? I've never put my hands on any child. Okay, well from here on out, he has my permission to use those sticks. And what happens when he gets hurt? Well, that's on your watch. Oh, you're back from vacation. Yeah, we just got back yesterday. Oh, okay, well that's fun. Where'd you guys go? Key West or the Bahamas? No, we went to Disney World. Oh, that's so cute. I wish I could go to Disney World, but we always end up going to Rome. Oh, how was your week? Well, Jim got called on another corporate trip and he doesn't want to go, so it's been a whole thing, but then he's like, it's a multi-million-dollar deal. Do we really need it? So, Wow. I know, and I'm probably gonna have to hire another nanny, even though I know Jim's gonna get all in my face about that, but I don't know how I'm gonna get Connor to soccer practice and school on Thursdays. It's just gonna be a lot for me. And plus, Anne-Marie has her gymnastics on Friday. Yeah, that's rough. And can you believe I had to cancel my annual spa trip to California with my girlfriends this year because Jim has to do this whole thing and I had to cancel the flight. Yikes. And at some point I have to buy a whole new tennis outfit. Hi, are you open? I'm in a rush. Yeah, I'm open. I already know it's gonna be $8.75, so here's a 20 and I'll just take the cash back. Okay, great. Let me just pull up the register here. Well, I'm kind of in a hurry, so I just need my change. I kind of have to wait for the register. Okay. She's a little slow this morning. Seriously, I'm really running late here. And I seriously can't do anything until the register tells me what to do. I don't understand. I just need cash back. Well, because I don't know how much to give you. What? I don't know how much to give you. It's just simple math. Yeah, not really a math person. You can't figure this out. No, okay, no, I can't. Not even simple math will compute up here. So if you could just hold on one moment for the register. I'm sorry, And now you've embarrassed me. I didn't know what the change was either. I was just hoping you'd be able to tell me. Well, I can't, but the register says it's $11.25.